And like the biggest buzzword around right now, AI. What's your take on that? AI.
I'm okay. I have a mixed opinion, but we use AI in our
Mhm.
day-to-day work. The
Exactly.
current company that I work for, they are very pro, like let's say minute taking and all these
Mhm.
regular monotonous tasks. We have started using AI to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
So it has reduced a lot of our time with work. So we can
Mhm.
concentrate on other kinds of work, like coming up with frameworks for the company, coming up with policies for the company. We are able to do
Mhm.
these work because we are using AI for basic
Yeah.
secretarial work. Good example,
Right.
minute taking. We use AI for minute taking. So I feel that initially there's criticism for everything. Even when we switched
Mhm.
to, let's go back to 2017 when UPI started. Everyone, no, nobody
Mhm.
welcomed it. They were like, there'll be this security issues, that security issues, like cash is best. Government will know
Right. Right.
like government will start tracking. So anything that comes new, there's always a criticism. But to look at us today, who uses cash?
Right.
Everyone prefers
Right.
UPI. Similarly, AI, there's always criticism, but yeah, environmental wise,
Mhm.
when I think of it, it really is harmful. But again, there are so many other things that are impacting the environment. So I don't want to
Right.
solely focus on negative things. Positively, it has
Mhm.
reduced, like I can use my brain for other work.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
I'm a supporter of using AI
Yeah.
because
Mhm.
it's
But
like
most of the students are thinking like if AI is going to take our work, so where we are going to go then? Where
no,
will
I
go
would
if
say,
AI is?
like, if
Mhm.
you're specifically asking about COSEC role, I would say AI will not replace you. Obviously, it may replace certain work that you're doing, but AI is not going
Mhm.
to replace you completely if you
Okay.
are good enough. Like, you have to put in your
Mhm.
effort, definitely. Nothing is going to come for free. So,
Mhm.
see, minute taking. So, in India, how many companies actually have meetings, you tell me? Yeah. So, yeah, so you and AI can't generate exact things. A minute take, okay, I'll
Right.
stick to minute taking because people think that is the only job of CS.
Yeah.
There's so many other things, but just giving an example,
Right.
what AI
Mhm.
generates is not the final
Mhm.
version. There should be someone who
Right.
reviews it. It's an art.
Mhm.
People think minute taking is
Right.
just a transcript. No, minute taking is an art.
Mhm.
You
Okay.
minutes are the final proof that who should be held
Mhm.
responsible, which management should be held responsible, what kind of discussion has taken place, not taken place, what kind of um, penalty should be given, not given. Everything depends on your minute. People take it so lightly. I mean, at
Lightly.
least
Mhm.
what I've observed is people taking minutes very lightly, but it's an art. Trust
Mhm.
me, minute taking is an art because, like I said, at the end of the day, that's the living proof what the company decides with going forward. Yeah, so they say that AI can file, AI can take away this, that, but at the end, someone needs to review it, right? I
Right.
can
Right.
say
Right.
AI do this, do that, but to say do this, do that, I should have thought first, like what I need, what is best for the company.
Mhm.
Every company or every firm is different. So according to the
Right.
scenario, you need to feed in, and that's when it generates. It just does the initial work, but not the
Mhm.
final work. So for, in my opinion, for at least for the next few years, definitely AI is not going to take away us.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You can just
Uh,
join hands with AI and take advantage of
mhm.
it,
Mhm. Right.
but
Right.
don't
Right. So you are a
completely
pro
rely on it.
supporter.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are in support of AI. It's going to reduce our monotonous or routine or clerical work, and so we can focus on the productive work like making a framework, making a policy. So in that way, AI is going to help a company secretary, making them more efficient, right? Okay. So uh, So another question, does attempts matter, or does like any company where you have tried to give your interview, like do they actually ask about how many attempts you took? Because no one actually asked me anywhere. They just asked me, did you have your membership number? I was like, yeah. So they were like, okay, come up next day. So yeah. So what about you? Like, did you anyone did ask you regarding that?
No,
About
nobody asked me how many attempts. I think
exactly.
some firms, like some firms have
Huh.
asked, but then I did not care about them. I did not continue with them because
Right.
for me, mindset matters. See, I'm putting 9 hours
Right.
of my
Right.
day here. Like for me,
Mhm.
my mental state is really important. If there is no, like, we don't
Right.
vibe with the state, I would not work in that company. I mean, I
Mhm.
don't want people to misunderstand that I did not have commitments or I did not have this or that. I had my personal
Right. Right. Right.
commitments, family scenarios. I am the oldest one, and I started working very late. And my sister
Right.
did
Right.
MBA and she got placed very in a well-to-do company with well-to-do,
Mhm.
like she was well paid. So there's always this indirect, you know, like you know how
Yep.
Indian family
Healthy
works, like
competition. Yep. Yep. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
So, yeah, so I had my own set of commitments. So it's not like it was easy, but then you should really, really prioritize what you need. So
Yes.
whoever asked me how
So,
many attempts, I did not
mhm.
go forward with them. And whoever I interviewed and I had job, nobody asked me how many attempts I had.
Yeah, even to me, no one. I have also given interviews at many places, and no one actually cares about attempts. But that does not mean ki you should take more attempts to clear this course, because you will get more, because they'll come up with that fresher tag. If if you get more older, then they'll give you that fresher tag. Okay, you are a fresher. How we can pay you this much, right? So try to clear this course as early as possible, right? Mhm. Okay, so yeah, coming up to the yeah, anything that you want to add?
I would suggest to finish your levels before your internship. Try as much
Mhm.
as possible
Before
to
your
finish your articleship.
internship. Okay.
Yeah, at least by the
Mhm.
time you finish your articleship, I would suggest all of them to, finish professional. I mean,
Right.
if it
Right.
doesn't,
Right.
if you don't clear, that's not the end of the world, but try to finish it before articleship so that no, like you don't give the companies chance to, just push away your resume because you're a
Right.
semi-qualified.
Right.
It's difficult for semi-qualified people to get job. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
So yeah, so coming to the last question, as you have read lot of books, I've seen it in one of your videos that you read lot of books. So what book, which any book that you want to recommend to our audience? Anything fictional, non?
Fictional. Anything that you think, okay, it
Oh,
will be
you mean
best for
not the
our audience.
CS book, right? Not the CS book?
Any book, any general book that has made an impact in your life or have given you any mindset or whatever it is.
Okay. So I read quite a lot of, I mean, I used to read, but now I don't make time for it because of a lot of things. As you know, I also
Right.
have my channel, so kind of I work
Mhm.
for
Yeah,
that
yeah.
also, and then I have a full-time job,
Right,
and then
right.
I'm continuing teaching. I've not left teaching. So after my full-time job, I do take 2 hours of teaching. So yeah, I have lots
Mhm.
of going on in my life. So but but I'll clarify and categorize into three. So if you're someone studying for CS, I only relied on um like the books that ICSI gives you.
Essay. Mhm.
Yeah. And then I used to find it very difficult with tax because I feel tax is huge. Like the portion is huge. At that time, tax was compulsory. I think now tax paper is not compulsory, it's optional. For that,
Yep,
that is
yep.
the only paper where I took coaching. Remaining, I studied on my own. And whatever
Mhm.
Christ coaching I said, that was for executive.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
uh, yeah, for professional, I studied on my own. Only for tax, I did take coaching. That was from CA
okay.
Pratik Nive, and his teachings,
Mhm.
like whatever he used to teach online, I would just study that and his
Mhm.
textbooks to solve problems.
He's
This
from
was,
Pune, right? Pune,
yes, Pune. Yeah.
Maharashtra, Pune. Yeah,
Yes, yes,
Pratik Nivesha.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Great, sir.
otherwise,
Great.
another book that I really recommend for relationships to understand yourself
Mhm.
better. Like sometimes you feel anxious. Sometimes when you enter corporate or work life, people skills
Mhm.
matter. So if you're someone struggling to understand why you're getting anxiety or why you want, like if you have people pleasing nature or you constantly want someone to appreciate what you do and you feel demotivated, I want you to understand the relationship styles you have with people. So for that, I would recommend Attached, a book called Attached, which really helped me understand how what kind of relationship
Attached.
I expect from people. Yeah, Attached, Attached.
Okay, okay, okay,
This is the book.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Just to understand the relationship style that
Mhm.
you're into and kind of work towards it and have a secure relationship with everyone. If you ask me
Okay.
finance related books, I Psychology of Money. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Yeah, sorry.
Via
Yeah.
Robert Kiyosaki.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes,
That is
yes.
also nice too. I've
Yes.
read it
That was the
long.
first book that I read and I really understood
Yeah.
a lot of things. So I think
Mhm.
this generation, today's world really needs to understand what is as basic understanding of assets and liabilities because I see
Finance.
everyone buying a lot of liabilities on EMIs, creating double liabilities. So like first of all, like you need to save money. Please save money because
Right,
you
right,
don't know
right.
and don't ever think you're permanent in any company. They will treat you
Mhm.
until you satisfy their requirements. And at the
Yeah,
end of the
right,
day, it's
right.
numbers. As long as the company does well, you're there, and then you're just removed. So
Exactly.
always have a fund ready, emergency fund and savings ready, insurance is
Mhm.
ready. So yeah,
Mhm.
always read finance. Don't forget about personal finance. Just because you start
Right.
earning, I mean, some people are
Mhm.
very young, so they clear CS at a very young age and start earning at a very young age. So that doesn't mean life will be good. Whether you start late, whether you start early, please start saving from your first day itself.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
Right.
another book about life is Tuesdays with Maury. That will give you
Okay.
the real essence of life. Like if you really want to
Tuesdays.
understand
Which one?
with Tuesdays with
Tuesdays.
Maury. I don't
Okay.
have that
Tuesdays
book
with
right
more.
now. Yeah, Tuesdays with
Mhm.
Maury.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, so Tuesdays with Maury,
More.
Morrie. Yes, it's by
Okay.
Mitch Albom. Yeah, so this is my like
Okay.
all-time favorite book is this one because it shows you can live a successful life without having to achieve everything that the society has put, be it your family, be it anyone, everyone. They have this high standards set. You don't have to reach
Right.
all of those as long as you're happy.
Mhm.
Prioritize
Mhm.
yourself, prioritize your mental health, be happy. Don't think of fulfilling everyone's expectations. Fulfill only yours.
Right.
And that itself is
Right.
successful. Don't fall for this social media propaganda where you need to do this. And don't fall for these teachers who say that you have to finish your CS in first attempt, otherwise you don't have life. Don't believe in
Right.
all these things. Just be sincere with
Mhm.
whatever you do and
Mhm.
prioritize yourself. Don't give importance to anyone except yourself. And that book kind of
Right.
shows you to have a slow life, fulfilling, like
Okay.
just be happy with yourself and do what you love. That is the theme of that book. So yeah, these are
Mhm.
my book recommendations.
Okay.
So
So
I think we have come to the end of this. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for coming, Sinchana. Like, thank you so much for coming and taking your time out. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so
yeah.
much that you thought of me since I'm the series opener. I hope you get a lot of
We'll rock for sure.
have a successful series. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. You're the one who opens it. I know, ladies love.
Yeah. Thank you so much for thinking of
So
me
yeah.
as like I was like really surprised
Nah.
when you contacted me.
Because
See, whenever I got disappointed by my numbers, like of content creation, I go and I see how much you're putting work in your content creation journey, and then automatically I was like, okay, let's go and shoot this. It just give me that motivation.
I know, like the
and that is
theme that
very much
I do
inspiring
in.
from your side.
Oh, thank you so much. The theme or the content I create on is not something very clickable, right? People don't watch it. Like it's a very
Right, right,
serious
right,
theme. Like my focus is only to, like pick up good things from all the sources and
right,
implement in
right,
life. That's
right,
the only motto that I'm working. Yeah, it does feel bad. There's so much editing that goes behind. There's so much
right, right, right,
um scripting that takes place. Obviously, we use AI
right.
for that also, but
Mhm.
it disappoints me sometimes looking at like 29 views or 57 views, but then
Nana, but that content, it's a long-term content. Once you'll get your audience, once you'll find your audience, then it's like this is like J curve kind of content. Like
I just
But the way,
remember.
like,
Mm,
Mhm.
sorry, go
Yeah,
on.
go ahead, please.
No, no, you go on.
like the way you like I've told you first day, like you have posted 5 6 video. I was like, the way you are making efforts, you're not about you'll quit on 10 15 videos. You're not going to make more than it because I know how much efforts it requires to edit this because you're shooting from different kind of angle. So I know how much hard work because I used to do the same. At first thing I need each and every shot to be perfect. So in my mind I thought she'll not even survive after 15 videos. She's going to quit. And then you prove me wrong. You'll be like,
Shooting more videos each day, and I was like, bro, I have to work on it, I have to time my lessons. So yeah, it's a motivation for me. Even me, I've talked about you with my Kiran. Do you remember Kiran,
Yeah,
our
Kiran,
CLP
yeah,
batsman?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I do
So I
remember.
told him, bro, did you see Sinchana's channel? The way she's making videos constantly, and yeah, he was like, bro, mad. Even I have to, I have to tie my
Um,
shoelaces, and so you're
it's yeah.
kind of inspiration. So that's why I think of you. Okay, let's bring Sinchana.
I think yeah. I'm not saying like it's not at all. I mean, it's not easy or it's difficult. It's just disappointing to see low numbers, frankly. But then I
Isn't
have
easy,
this.
right? It
it is not easy. Was it as easy as it looks?
I mean, whoever says that content creators have the easiest job, they should first try content creation.
bro,
Like content
exactly.
creation is difficult than working as a CS, trust me. The
Exactly,
kind of like
exactly.
it requires a lot of skills, right? Like editing skills, scripting. You need to study like what
Right,
hooks to use, what endings to give,
right,
thumbnails.
right.
It's a lot of work.
So
I
much
think
is there.
everyone must respect each. Even initially, before content creation, I was thinking like, why people are getting paid so much? Like, what do influencers do? But when I started, it's difficult. Like to
Right.
engage audience is difficult. And sometimes, yeah, the only thing that keeps running in my mind, like it's definitely a learning thing for me. So I have to learn a lot of things. I mean, whatever I speak on is the first time. Like I never knew what are cells or what are transcendentalists or a lot of groups of like ethnic groups or philosophies in the world. I just like that's a
Right,
learning thing
right.
for me. But the only thing that
Mhm.
keeps me going is like it. I don't know why it is stuck in my head like Krishna once said, like, you just do your work, you just put your work,
Right, right,
don't expect for the
right,
result. Whenever it has to come, it will come.
right.
That is for
It
what
will
reason, I
come.
don't know. It's just stuck in my head, and I'm like, even if it's 19 views, 27 views, 57 views, or
Mhm.
200 views, I'm like, let me
Mhm.
just post, let me just do my duty. Result is not in my control, it's an
Result.
external reward. So,
Right. And you are
yeah.
also learning a lot of new thing regarding spiritualism. You're
Yes.
constantly learning. That's the, better part about your videos, that you are improving yourself. Like each
Yeah.
day you have been reading new books, new spiritual journeys, right? Mhm. So yeah,
Yeah.
let me
I
know.
remember
Let me
you
know.
called
Thank you
me
so
one
much.
day. Yeah, thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
I remember one day you called me and you just spoke to me about this content creation itself, right? Like you told me how much efforts you're putting and that. And I really felt
Exactly.
happy because, I mean, First of all, you can text to in this world, you can just randomly text anyone, but
Right.
someone taking out
Right.
time, calling and giving
Right.
feedback. I remember some other time you told me not to encourage family members to, you know, push the
Right.
algorithm or some like on those lines
Right.
you told
Right.
me,
Right.
right? It should come naturally. And like those are like
Exactly.
real good feedbacks and something that
Right.
all of us learn. Like, thank you so much
So
for
it's
that.
like
Like,
First 100 viewers you should get naturally. So if I'll tell my family, okay, watch my videos. So what algos do? They'll promote videos to themselves. So sometime our family member does not watch it, right? Because they might not like require it. They will like skip it. So algo will think, okay, this video is not that good. It's so So what my take is like you at least get first 100 subscriber naturally, first 100 views naturally.
But the way you put in, bro, the consistency is there. So I'm like,
yeah, that's the
ah,
only thing that I'm good at. Like, I'm very consistent with
consistency. And
work. Yeah,
that's the thing that you're going to beat lot of, people because of that consistency. Because of that consistent. I'm so lazy. I just like put my just tap that red button. Okay, start blah 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 and make videos and upload it. That's what I do. I don't even. But the way you are making content, it's what like it's the process. Putting efforts. So your consistency is the key, and which is what I'm trying to achieve in my life. Yeah.
yeah.
So
I mean,
yeah,
good
thank
people
you so
see
much
good
again.
things. So,
Yeah, God recognize God, real recognize real.
yeah.
So yeah, thank you so much for coming, Sinchan. I really
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you so much for
Yeah. So
inviting.